Hello friends, this is Vinita Sinha and I'm a certified nutritionist and I help people to get rid of lifestyle diseases like diabetes, blood pressure, thyroid, weight loss, uric acid and obesity and all the other kinds of skin and hair issues. So you can connect with me over Facebook or WhatsApp. Keep watching my posts and videos. I keep coming live also. So the topic today that I am taking is about what is visceral fat and how do we get rid of it. So you might have not heard about this. Sometimes the doctors might have said, or you might have seen in your reports that there's visceral fat, or someone must have told you that there is visceral fat in your body. So what is visceral fat is the question. So visceral fat is actually a fat that wraps around the internal organs, the internal abdominal organs like liver, heart, kidney, the gut and all the other organs. So it generally is there with people who have a big tummy, and also it might be with people who have a flat tummy. So you cannot say that the people who have a flat tummy do not have visceral fat. It's quite possible that even they might have visceral fat. So, and how can you see it and how can you find it? How can you know that whether you have visceral fat or not? So this you can identify from the test reports, your blood test reports. It will show over there that there is visceral fat because it will show the triglycerides level and all the readings will be haphazard and of course abnormal. So of course you can see it through an expensive scan, of course, to see how much belly fat is actually hiding in you. But your doctor won't order a test just for that reason. So the dangers of visceral fat. Actually, the fat that is just lying beneath your skin, the subcutaneous fat, the visceral kind, is actually it actually raises your serious medical issues. For example, it might lead to heart diseases, Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, stroke, blood pressure and all these kinds of lifestyle diseases. So the visceral fat actually makes more of certain proteins that actually cause inflammation also in your body. And what is inflammation? Actually it is a kind of a outgrown or a swelling kind of a thing inside your body tissues where the blood vessels flow, and so it actually hinders the regular and continuous and free flow of blood in the vessels. So this actually will increase your blood pressure also. And how do you measure it? As I said, you can get some of the indications in your blood test reports. The doctors will definitely understand that there is inflammation, and this is how you know. And people who are working in the field of health and nutritionists, they will also understand. So what is the actual the normal how do you measure? So generally in women, actually, if your waist, you may take a tape and measure around your waist over your belly button. In women, 35 inches or more is a sign of visceral fat, while in men it is around 40 inches or more. So this is actually a very crude tool, to be very honest, but there are actually some weighing machines also, specific weighing machines also, which give you the readings of visceral fat. The other way to find out is the body mass index. This is a formula for how much you weigh relative to your height. and you can Google it, and there are online calculators. They will do the math for you. So a BMI of 30 or higher is actually overweight. So the ideal is 23 or higher should be a concern. So below 23 is actually a very good BMI. In fact, the ideal number is 23. So if it is above 23, it is a matter of concern. So now your question would be, what should we do to actually get rid of the visceral fat? How to get rid of it? So you don't need to follow a special diet or do special exercises to banish belly fat. Just do some simple exercises. Try to get trimmer and fitter. Keep moving. Exercise can help you shed both visceral fat and subcutaneous fat. And if you lose weight through diet, exercise can help you keep it off. In fact, a healthy diet, a healthy lifestyle change is required to get rid of the visceral fat. So exercises is of course important. Eat smart, eat mindfully, so that you have more of calcium and vitamin D in your body, which is linked to less visceral fat. It will load your food with leafy greens, green vegetables, some more of protein, dairy foods like yogurt, cheese and milk, and avoid the trans fat. What is trans fat? Actually, this comes in the packaged foods that we buy from the market, the semi-processed food or the processed foods that we get from the market. So avoid these, and actually it's also found in meats and dairy as well, if it is deep fried or processed. So also bad are the sodas, the candy, the processed baked goods and other foods sweetened with fructose. So just whenever you are buying anything to eat, just be very cautious and try to read the labels about the contents and how much fat and what kinds of fats the foods have, and then buy them food. And actually maybe you should check out with a nutritionist who can help you with your balancing out the nutrition components, and just take the advice of a nutritionist or a dietitian who can help you with your healthy food habits. With your change in the lifestyle, you will be able to actually get rid of the visceral fat, and this is very essential, and you should definitely look after yourself. So if at all you need any help, please get in touch with me. I am available over Facebook and Insta. You can leave a message and along with your number, and I can get in touch with you. Thank you so much.